handle the truth.
Welcome back, y'all. This is Thomas Freedme. This is the Thomas Freedme TV and podcast show. Thank you for tuning back in. Special episode, man. So I ran across this show called Indisputable, which is Dr. Rashad Ritchie, and he had this exclusive video about this inmate in Camden County, Georgia, which is just on the tip of Georgia, Florida, so much as you have individuals that live in Florida that cross over and work into this county jail. That's how close it is to that border. Not too far away from the whole Ahmaud Arbery incident. If you remember that whole incident with Ahmaud Arbery happened, and it was all swept up under the rug until the GBD, the Georgia Bureau, got involved and pretty much audited that whole area. Then, as we know, the outcome of that, all the arrest, and that the prosecutor, remember what I said, the prosecutor was found to be guilty of cover-ups and things to allow the young gentleman in Ahmaud Arbery to die. And if the GBD and the community had never got involved in that, it would have just been another black man killed that everybody forgot about, other than Ahmaud Arbery's family, of course. So this happened not too far away from that. So it's this whole little area right there. But this video, which I'll go ahead and get into now, is of an inmate in the Camden County Jail in what you would call suicide watch, isolation cell. This is just a beatdown. This is just angry men who hate, who are ugly human beings, who have put themselves in a position of power to distribute that hate and violence onto other human beings. I know people will watch videos like this and they'll say, he deserves that. He done something to deserve that. Now, mind you, look back here in the back and you'll see another inmate. This is a county jail inmate who's known as a trustee, who's preparing what is called, we call it a silent chair, death chair, whatever. But they strap you into this chair and you cannot move at all, nothing. And they'll leave you in that chair for 12, 14 hours, days, weeks in this particular case. And this is a trustee. I want you to notice the calmness of these people. Look at the calmness, the laughing. This is something they do all the time. This is not the first time that they've done this. They do this all the time. This is standard for them. They know the procedure. They know what to do. They have inmates, trustees back here that prepare things for them. We hire these representatives to protect us. This is what we hire these representatives for. This is what we vote these representatives in place, and we expect them to protect us, protect the community. Now, again, you're dealing with a lot of different perceptions. You're dealing with a lot of different people. And a lot of these individuals have stigma that has been placed inside of their mind because they've never been to jail. They've never been through the judicial system. So in their own minds, they cannot justify or understand why an individual would go through the system because they didn't do it or experience it. So if I did it, you can do it too. That type of mentality. And it allows for this stigma to come into place. And what ends up happening is when we see videos like this as American citizens, he's an inmate, he's in jail, he must have done something bad. You know, and he must have deserved that. He had to have done something to deserve that because cops are good and they want to uphold the law. And sometimes they got to just be a little tough because these criminals are bad and they're horrible people. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them being a little tough to teach these guys a lesson that maybe they may not get, in jail or anything like that. Shows like Cops, Locked Up, all of these shows is what places that stigma in our head, because these shows only show individuals who are animalistic, who may have mental health, and that's not described in the show. So they're acting out. And because we like the drama of it all, and we like to see people doing bad things because it makes us feel like we're okay, like we're good. And when we see that, that is what allows us to watch videos like this and justify in our mind that it's okay. The image that have been portrayed on Cops through shows like Cops and video games, they got a game out now on the PS5 called Police Simulator. It's complete propaganda, right? Complete propaganda. So when we have these mechanisms that is feeding this into our brain and we're seeing this, we watch what we just watched and we justify it that it's okay. Now, if that would have been a white person in that cell being beat like that, half of America would think differently. They would question, what did he do to deserve that? Maybe he didn't deserve such a beating like that. My God, that could be my son. That could be my daughter in there. That is when we start questioning the brutality of what this prison industrial system is. Much like the representative, I believe, in Mississippi, not too long ago, maybe about a decade ago, who was tough on crime. I'm tough on crime, tough on drugs, all these drugs, and send these people to prison, until his son got caught up in meth and was a meth addict. And now he wants lenient sentences because his son got a boatload of time. Now he wants lenient sentences, and now he's not so tough on crime. We really don't understand the unconstitutionality of our judicial system until we're wrapped up in it. I have it every day. Mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, they contact me every day. I had no idea that this system was as corrupt as it is. Thank God for cameras, social media, things of that event that allow us to get a glimpse of what happens inside of county jails. Again, I show you the comfort of these human beings as they were doing what they were doing. This is something they do on the regular. I guarantee it. Guarantee this is something they do on the regular. And for those trustees back there, this is why inmates attack inmates. This is why you have a trustee pod, because that inmate right there could never go into general population. He could never go into general population. That is what is called security work, where you have these, tell them about the gun line, boss. And they want to do whatever they can do, polish boots, whatever they can do to just get maybe a crumb extra of what they get being in general population. This is horrible. This frustrates me. This aggravates me. And I want to call out the representatives of Georgia, the governor, all you people of Georgia, all you representatives that have been voted in, and you guys swear up and down you're for the people. Look at Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis, he is our Florida governor. He is a prosecutor. He's a prosecutor. This is why he is turning this, or trying to turn this, into a police state, because he has a prosecutorial mindset. This is why I'm urging the American citizen to understand what a prosecutor is and how a prosecutor thinks. A prosecutor is a person who has sworn themselves to the government. Has nothing to do with the people. These people have taken an oath to the government. These people are government, state-minded people. They are not for the American citizen. They like to claim that they are, and they like to claim that they're in there doing the work to protect the American citizen, but they're not at all. These people are destroying our communities.